All right, everyone, welcome to Monday Night Live. It is January 4th, 2016. Man, doesn't that feel weird to say? Welcome to Ambassador Plexus 101 training. This is Caroline French, Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide and leader of the Freedom Finders team. And I am so glad all of you are on tonight. And I know more are going to be hopping on here as I get going, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. I have started the recording for this evening, so hopefully that will record well so that we can provide that information to others who aren't able to jump on tonight. So as I mentioned a few minutes ago, we have a lot to cover in this hour, and I'm going to do my very best to move swiftly through it. I will hang around after this hour for a few minutes for questions, and then anything after that you can get with your upline or sponsor, ask questions on the team pages, etc. So let's go ahead and dive in. So give me a second here and share my screen, and we will get going. All right. Okay, I am so excited. I love 101 training. I really do. I love trying to help everyone get off on the right foot. And so whether you are brand new, just signed up days ago, or you've been with us maybe a month or a couple months, or maybe you are a team leader and you are wanting to get better at explaining this information to your team members, welcome. So this is for you. This is my 101 training. We are going to be going through back office very quickly, just hitting the highlights. We're going to be covering compensation plans, just the highlights, as well as some tips and things to do when getting started. So this is my 101 training. And so the goal of this is to give you some information for the brand new ambassador on how to navigate the most important things that you need as a new ambassador in the back office. It's also to start giving you that knowledge base about our compensation plan so that you know what's available to you. So as an ambassador, that means you are a business owner. It's up to you what you want out of this. You can do as little or as much as you want with it. But it's hard to make that decision if you don't know about our opportunity. So that is my goal tonight, is to give you those highlights so that you know what's available to you. When I joined Plexus 2 years ago, I didn't really know anything other than it cost $34.95 to join Plexus and that I didn't have to carry inventory. So, and then I quickly found out what a real opportunity this is. So that's why I get so excited about this. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a little bit, just very briefly, about my story. And so as you can see here, it's numbered. You got some pictures here. It moves counterclockwise, but it starts with the products. I joined because of the products. I was not a stranger to supplements. I had been taking a lot of supplements through my alternative medicine doctor for a couple of years. That helped me tremendously. And so I was very intrigued by Plexus and the natural ingredients that the products have. And so that is really ultimately what made me take a leap. So I joined to lose some weight, and also I was hoping to feel a little bit better. And so if you'll go ahead and just make sure you are muted, there's a microphone, whether you are on your phone or on your computer. If you'll just click that microphone to where you see the red line. Also, if you are on your phone calling in, if you'll just make sure you click mute on your phone, whether that's an iPhone or Android, and that way we'll keep out the background noise there. So thank you so much. But anyway, so that's what started me, was on the products. I've been having a lot of health issues for several years. I have undiagnosed autoimmune issues, and really that took me down in daily life, and chronic fatigue and aches and pains and a whole list of other symptoms was my daily life. So I had been working very hard on my health, and I did have some hopes that Plexus could help with that. I just didn't have a clue how much and Plexus has totally changed the course of my health. So, let me see here. Hang on one second, you guys. I lost my screen here. I don't know if it did it for you. There we go. Okay. So also, because of my health issues, I had been wanting and needing to leave my corporate job for quite some time. I had actually been trying to go part-time through there, but that just really wasn't possible because my position was not a part-time position. And so I was looking for something that I could do and eventually build up to at least cover the gap that we would have in our income if I quit my job. So that's really kind of twofold how I came into Plexus. So that picture there, number 3, that's a picture of my building in downtown Dallas where I worked. And so it's just, that was my long-term goal, was to be able to leave that job. I didn't have a clue when I joined that that was going to be possible much, much sooner than I anticipated. And I actually was able to retire and resign from that job 7.5 months into my Plexus business. So you guys, dreams and anything is possible with this business if you are willing to work it. So, and our company is amazing the way it is set up to even be able to offer that to someone. So that's why I get so excited. So now, moving around here, now our goal is financial freedom, paying off our debts, including our mortgage. Those are now on our dream list. And so we actually anticipate being able to pay off all our debts in 2016, except for our mortgage. And so that is huge because we have a lot of student loan debt and other debts as well. And so that is just thrilling to be able to work towards that. Also, we've been remodeling our home for several years ourselves and paying for that. And so it's our hope and dream to be able to finish that home as well. Moving around to number 6, that's my husband Josh and I. That picture was actually taken in Maui this past September on a trip that I earned through Plexus. And, we do this for our financial freedom and for our health and for the health and the freedom of our family members and our friends and anyone that we can share this with. And so as you can see there in number 7, that is a picture of a lot of our team members that was at convention this past June. So it really has just been an awesome experience. And number 8, health and wealth. Those are 2 of the biggest things that can shackle people in their lives. And Plexus is just an incredible, phenomenal tool for both of those. So I am passionate about this company. I am passionate about what it has done for me, but mostly what it has done for other people. And so we have awesome things to share with others. So that's just a little bit about some of my why, on why I keep doing this, and a little bit about my story. So what I want to do now is move into the back office for the next few minutes, and we're going to go over how to order using your wholesale discounts, backup orders, what that is, a couple highlights on reports and information, notifications, communications from corporate that are important, and some good places to find information as well. So let me go ahead and hop on over there. One second, my computer kind of did something weird a second ago, so I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is the website. So when you signed up and joined Plexus, you chose a website name. And so when you're going to go in, this is what people see. This is what you see when you go to your website. But if you click up in the upper right-hand corner where it says Ambassador and Preferred Customer Login, you can log in, and it's going to take you to a whole new website that's called your back office. So it's the website and the system that runs behind your website. So I have my login information saved here. You'll put in the username and the password that you chose when you signed up as an ambassador. If you joined before October 1st and you have never registered your website, then you're going to go down here and click where it says if you're already an ambassador, click here to register. That's if you joined before October 1st. Because October 1st, we got a brand new system, and so we did have to register for that. But if you joined after that, Then you just put in your login name and password. And so I'm doing that here. And so what you see, this is what you see when you log into your back office. You're going to see the first screen here, which is called your dashboard. It's your home screen. There is a ton of information on here. And as a new ambassador, you really don't need to concern yourself with a whole lot of it at first. So what I'm going to point out first is how to place an order. So how to use your wholesale discount after you join as an ambassador. So you'll log in, you'll come right up here to the shopping tab, and then you're going to come down here. You'll see shopping cart, backup orders, order tracking, and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and just click on shopping carts, and that's going to be where you can create an order. This would be what we would call a manual order that you would place, a one-time order. So I love this because they have the most common combos and products right here, pictured. And so you can just go through and easily click on what you want to place in your shopping cart. My favorite combo is the triplex combo. And so I'm just going to click on that like I'm creating a new order. And so it brings up the triplex combo. It tells me what that cost is for me as an ambassador. Okay, my price here, quantity 1, that looks great. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the cart. Okay, now what I can do here if I want to keep shopping is I can use these menu options across here to go into newer products, other combos, weight loss, healthy lifestyle, promotional tools. But the easiest thing to do is to go ahead and just click on your shopping cart. And so when you click on that shopping cart, okay, it's going to show that I added the triplex right here. Now first, it's going to remind me of the return policy for ambassadors. So I love this. This reminds you of that return policy for the ambassador. It's going to show me what I have in my shopping cart. You can edit information for this order right here on the screen. So if you needed to use a different card as a method of payment, you could just edit and put that in. If you needed to have the order confirmation sent to a different email address, you could edit that right there. If you need to have it shipped to a different address, you can change it right there for this one-time order. Okay? Now, let's say I was not done with my shopping. I need an X Factor multivitamin. So you can use this little search bar here as a quick add. So you can just start typing. See, I'm just starting to type there for X Factor, and it's going to come up with our 2 X Factor products, our regular X Factor multivitamin and also our children's chewables. I'm going to go ahead and just choose the regular X Factor. You can see it adds it right here. If I need to change the quantity, maybe I need to go ahead and get 2 of those, I can do that there. Let's say I change the quantity, but I'm like, no, I just need 1. I can change it back right there. Or if I change my mind, it is showing me the price subtotal right here, as well as the PV volume that comes that I will be credited for each of these in my order. Let's say I change my mind, I only want the triplex. I can go ahead and just click the X right there on the X Factor and delete that off. Okay, so everything looks good. I just want the triplex. I don't want to add anything else. And so I'm going to go ahead and just click the checkout button. Now, the verification code is that 3-digit code on the back of your credit card. You have to enter that in for every order. And so I'm not going to go ahead and actually process this order. But if I was, I would go ahead and just put those 3 digits in. And then I would go ahead and click Save. And then it would take me to the next screen where I would click Make Payment. Okay? So for the sake of this, I'm going to go ahead and just delete that triplex out of my shopping cart so I no longer have anything there. Okay? Now, you can come down here after you place your order. You can come down under the shopping tab again and go to Order and Package Tracking. And you're going to see all of your orders that you've placed. Okay? And as soon as they've shipped, they will show a package tracking that connects right in with United States Postal Service. All of our orders are sent via priority mail through USPS, and so you'll see that there. I can also click on the invoice number, which is hyperlinked. It'll bring up the invoice. So this is kind of a one-stop place to see what's going on and track your orders there. So very, very helpful. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on dashboard really quickly, because the main thing that you need to be concerned with on your dashboard is this area right here called the qualifications tab. This gives you a snapshot of exactly where you are in the month. Okay, so this PV button here is going to tell you how much PV you have so far in the month. PV stands for personal volume. That is any orders that have gone through your website that are credited to you. So if someone else has ordered through your website, then their order is going to update here with the PV amount for that order that will be credited to your personal volume. Your personal volume is what is credited to you. That's like your sales volume. Your own orders are going to count towards your PV as well. So if I had gone ahead and ordered that triplex combo, my PV would update once that updates in the system, and it would show 101 product volume. So right now you can see here we're January 4th. I actually don't have any PV yet. I haven't placed an order yet. I usually do that in the first week because I always want to go ahead and get that in. This is also going to show you if you have a backup order on file. We're going to get into this a little bit more when we talk about the compensation plan. But your backup order has to be turned on if you want to be eligible to be paid commissions. Your backup order is just a $100 in personal volume order that's on file with the company. You can choose how and when you want to receive that. So we'll get into that here in a second. But since that's green, that means that I do have a backup order that's on file. If that is red, that means I do not have a backup order on file, and that means I need to set one up. That way, when the month closes for January, I will be paid any due commissions. Okay? Also, there's a tally here telling you how many points you have so far. So when you begin building a team, you will get points for each qualified ambassador that's on your team, and so that will show you that total so far in the month there as well. So what I'm going to do here, let's say my backup order button was red, and so that means I need to set one up so I'll be eligible for commissions. I'm going to come back up to the shopping tab, click on backup orders. Okay, so you can see here I actually do have one set up. This tells me that I have an auto ship, my backup order set up for the 25th day of each month. I have it set up as conditional. You can set it up as conditional or unconditional. Conditional means it's only going to ship to you if you do not yet have $100 in personal volume. Okay, so whether that's from you or somebody else or a combination. If it's unconditional, that means you want it regardless of what your personal volume total is in the month. So if you want to set up your own personal auto ship of products, that way you never run out and you don't have to remember to order, then you are going to want to set that up as unconditional. So let's go ahead and just pretend that I need to set up a backup order, and you can put multiple backup orders on file too. So you do have to have at least one equaling $100 in personal volume or greater in order to be eligible to be paid commissions. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose unconditional. I want to get my products no matter what my personal volume total is. And so it's going to bring up a screen here. It's going to have some pre-selected backup order options available to you. Any of those that say backup order option and then the number, any of those are going to be equal to or greater than $100 in personal volume in order to satisfy that requirement for commissions. Okay? So I could go through here. I could find my favorite combo here, which is the triplex, and I could choose that. I went ahead and just chose the triplex. I'm going to add that to the cart. Now, what's important to remember about the backup order is it's not an order that processes immediately. It's an order that will only process depending upon how you set it up. So I've added this to my cart. I'm going to go over here and click on the shopping cart again. Okay, so this says that it is a ship date of the 26th day of the month. Okay, I actually want to edit that. I need an order to go out to me no matter what. by the end of this week. So I'm just going to choose the 7th day of the month. And then I'm going to come down here and click submit. Okay, and it just says, are you sure that you want your auto ship to process on the 7th? Yes. Okay, so it went ahead and captured that. It changed it to the 7th. Again, I can change that card on file there. You want to make sure that you have a valid card on file that has a current expiration date, that you have that 3-digit CVV code in there, etc. So you see here that this triplex is $109.95 for the ambassador cost. It's going to give me $101 in personal volume. So that satisfies that in order for me to get commissions. So if everything else looks good, then in order to save this on file, you have to click Save Changes. I know a lot of times people forget to click that Save Change button, and then it doesn't save until they don't have a backup order set up. So I'm actually not going to save this one since they already have one set up. So I'm just going to click that X that removes it from my cart. Okay? So that's how to set up your backup order. All right, the next thing is, let's go back over and let's check out a couple of reports. So you just want to click on reports, just that overall. It gives you some menu options that you can just click on the overall reports header there, and it's going to bring up a page with a lot more information on it. But let me just point out a couple of things that are going to be really handy to you as a brand new ambassador. The first thing is you can see all of the uplines above you in your business. So this is really helpful for figuring out where you fit in on the team and who your uplines are. So this is actually going to show you yourself as the ambassador and your information that's on file. And then it's going to show the six or seven, can't count right now, 6 people that are directly above you. So in the order. So the next one there, and some people may have their LLC, their business names, instead of their name. So Brave Betty, that's Susan Stern. Caston Pink, that's Rosalind Payne, and so forth. So it's going to go all the way back up. So you can, this is really handy because it's going to have phone numbers and email addresses in here if you need to reach out to another one of your uplines. Okay, so that's really handy. I'm going to go back and just click on reports again. Go back to that main report page. The next piece of information, which is really handy, is your customer report. And as you begin to get orders from other people, they are going to show up in your customer report. Okay, so you can see here, I'm not going to really scroll through here because it does have some information on it, but it's going to list their name, it's going to give their email, phone number, what type of customer they are, whether they're retailer preferred, when they first joined as a customer under you, and if they have an auto ship, when their next auto shipment runs. Okay, you can also click on their name and you can see their order history. So that's very, very handy. Okay, so dig around in there. Pretty much any piece of information that is underlined in the system, you can click on it and it's going to open up some more information for you. So really, really handy. Now I'm going to go back up here to the top. You will also see a graphic tree. As you start building a team, this is really handy because it gives you a visual. So it's going to always have you at the very top, and then it's going to show how people are built out underneath you, and it's going to give you color coding depending upon what rank they are underneath you. So play around with that as you get going in your team. Those people will show up underneath you. Detailed genealogy, I'm actually not going to click on this just because it shows other ambassadors' personal information, but this will show everybody that is in your downline. Your downline is everybody that signs up directly under you and anybody that signs up directly under the people that sign up under them. So that is really handy. That's going to give you a snapshot showing exactly what's going on your team. People that are brand new, if they are brand new in the month, the current month that they joined, they'll show up as a green line on your report. If they are blue, that means that they are an active ambassador, but they're not in the first calendar month, okay? And if they're a white line, that means that their membership is still current with Plexus, but they're not currently active, okay? There's also commission summary here. Our commission statements are posted here under commission summary. So those are posted before the 15th of every month. We are paid on the 15th. So you can go in there and you can look at the detail of the pay that you will receive in the next pay period once those are posted. Okay? So that's a little bit about that. Also, let's just keep going here. Let's click on the Communications tab. Okay. If you go to Communications and scroll down to Notifications, this is going to be where you can add ways that you can be receiving notifications and emails from corporate, which you want to be receiving. So you want to make sure you have at least one method of communication on there. I just have my email. I just want them through email. You can add them to get text message or whatever. So just make sure that you have that email address on file in order to receive corporate notifications. Going back up to the Communications tab, you can come down to Library. This is going to have a bunch of different useful information pieces in here for you. It's going to have different forms that you may or may not need. It's going to have a chart of our compensation plan. That's really handy. It also has a written explanation of our compensation plan, so you can download that. It's going to have a user guide for the Plexus Pay Portal if you need that. It's going to have our policies and procedures as ambassadors, what we agreed to when we joined as an ambassador, that's in here, and then also our knowledge base. Our knowledge base is going to be a huge library of frequently asked questions about products, about the company, A to Z, just about anything that you need to know, so very handy there. The next thing I want to point out is the Training tab. This is really awesome here because corporate in our brand new system is starting to upload different training videos available to us. Okay, so this is going to be training videos on using our new back office, and there's going to be other things in there as well. So make sure you check that out and see what you may need to review there. Okay, all right, so I think that I've gone through that really quickly. Again, those are the highlights. Those are going to be the basics, and you can begin to dig around in other things. Also, this corporate news thing here, these are emails that are sent out from corporate on updates about the new back office system and progress they're making on those updates. Any other information coming from corporate, you can also find those here in addition to your email address inbox that you put on file. So really, really handy. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our 101 training. Okay, so we went through ordering, we went through all these things here, and as you get in there, if you have questions, if you're not sure how to find something, then just ask your upline and sponsor, and they can help you with that as well, okay? So why be an ambassador? Pretty much every single person that is joined for the wholesale pricing. Yes, we're all interested in the cheapest cost. It can be so much more to that as well. It really depends upon what you want it to be. So yes, you're going to get wholesale pricing, but you have the opportunity to cover that cost of your own product orders, okay? You can choose to make a little income or a lot of income. So this is what you want it to be and what you are willing to put into it. Our compensation plan is absolutely second to none. And I'll be sharing with you why that is. So if you've been in other network marketing companies before, let me tell you, this is amazing. The amount of people that are able to earn substantial supplemental income is just mind-blowing. So it's not for a select few and people at the top. That is what sets us apart. And we don't have to be salespeople, thank goodness, because most of us are not. All you have to do is learn about the products, share them with others, care about people and their health, okay? So that's all it takes, and be willing to learn. Also, No requirement to carry inventory. Amen. No requirement to host parties. Another amen. No taking orders, managing money, or handling deliveries. And very minimal startup costs. You join for $34.95 unless you joined during a Plexus promotion. Okay, you joined for $34.95 plus the cost of your welcome pack if you purchased one. That's it. That's all it takes to join and be an ambassador. This is beautiful because this type of business allows you to work from home on your schedule and pretty much all online, which is also why it's different from other network marketing companies, because we're not party-based, because we don't take orders. Everything runs through our website. The beauty of this is that if you will work this business and put in the work up front, then you can earn residual income that will pay you time and time again for those efforts that you put in up front. Okay, and we'll talk about that. Tax write-offs, because you own your own business, you can have those. And again, we're not talking about write-ups of inventory and things like that. These are the expenses of any type of training that you might go to, sponsored by Plexus, or any kind of event at all. You could use any of those expenses as a tax write-off. Okay, feeling good about helping people. This business, Plexus, helps people with their health and with their wealth, you guys. Two of the biggest things, as I mentioned before. So we can feel good about that. We can feel good about sharing this with other people and making a great income while doing it. And we get to choose who to work with. You can have your friends and family, new people that you love, whoever, work with you and do this with you. And it makes it fun. Okay, so compensation. I love this. So you want to work in your pajamas, flexible hours, potentially make unlimited income, go to Maui every year, paid for, get a company Lexus. Sure, we can do that. Said no company ever, except Plexus. So I absolutely love this. This is a compensation plan summary chart. This one here, and we're going to go through it some different ways. It's a little overwhelming when you first see it because there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here because there are a lot of ways we get paid. In fact, we have 11 different ways that we get paid underneath our compensation plan. Okay, so this chart is actually numbered in those different 11 ways. So we're going to go through that. So just the summary here, we can be paid 5 times a month. Our big checks are monthly, and then we can also earn weekly checks. We're paid commissions on our sales and also a small percentage on any of the sales from those people who sign up directly under us. We earn points when ambassadors on our team are qualified. We're going to talk about that. That can become a huge part of your paycheck as you grow your team. We're paid bonuses on preferred customer orders. We're paid commissions on welcome packs. We're paid bonuses as we move up in rank. We're paid profit sharing once we hit the jewel status. And we're paid the same as all of the above on the reentry program. So what the heck does all that mean? Okay, so first of all, let's talk about what people company-wide on average are making in Plexus. I will tell you that the team we are all under has higher averages than this. But this is going to be company-wide. That's taking into account of how people are working their business, people that are just using it for wholesale and so forth. So you're especially going to see that in some of the lower level ranks here as ambassador, but these are going to be the average annual incomes. And then over here in this blue box, those average annual incomes are broken down into monthly averages. Okay, so I will tell you for senior ambassador, silver, and gold, and even senior gold, those averages are probably a little bit on the low side for the team that we are all under. And as you get up into the higher ranks, some of those are pretty spot on. So it is absolutely mind-blowing what is possible, you guys. And I can vouch for the emerald pay right there. I can vouch for that. Okay. All right. So pay points. We talked about how when ambassadors are qualified on your team, you will earn pay points for them. So how do they become qualified? That means that they have reached $100 in personal volume in that month. Okay, so the same way that you become eligible for commissions is the same way that you get points for the people that are on your team and in your downline. So how many points do you get for each ambassador? Well, it depends on what level they are to you. The people that sign up directly under you are in your first level. Okay, they're going to give you 5 points. People that sign up directly under them are going to be your second level. They're also going to give you 5 points. And the people that sign up under them are going to be your third level, and so on. So you can see here, you do get the most points for people in your first, second, and third levels, and that's because they're closest to you. So I'm circling things as we go through here. I'm pointing out the things that are going to be most important to you as a brand new ambassador. So that's just knowing, hey, people that sign up directly under me are going to give me 5 points when they're commission qualified. All right, so here's how this is beautiful. The company pays back 50% of all monthly profits back to the ambassadors, okay? So 50% the company keeps, and the other 50% is paid back to ambassadors. 45% of that 50% is paid to ambassadors via pay points, okay? Points range between $2.75 and $3 for simplicity's sake, and the sake of easy math, we use $3. So let's just say you have 3 people that have signed up under you that become commission qualified this month. That's going to be a total at 5 points each of 15 points. And at $3, that's going to be $45 just on the people that are on your team. Okay, so you can see here, and we'll show a better example. If every person signed up 3 ambassadors, the pay points would be astronomical, okay? And you can see how that can quickly add up. So if you want to multiply 4,800 points times $3, that's a whole lot of pay point money right there. The other 5% of that 50% goes to the top 3 levels in the company in special profit sharing pools. So for the emeralds, the sapphires, and the diamonds. The next way we earn money is in business building bonuses. Every time a new ambassador joins, they have the option to purchase that welcome pack. That welcome pack is discounted below our wholesale cost as a special one-time offering from the company. They're either $99 or $100 or $199, okay? So, as we've talked about, the company pays back half of profits back to the ambassadors. They do the same thing with the welcome packs, you guys. So the new ambassador is getting a discount below wholesale, and you, as the sponsor and upline, get a bonus off that welcome pack. So everything is always a win-win in Plexus. Okay, so this is what I have circled here. So they take half of that welcome pack amount, and they're going to take the other half and pay it back to the sponsor and the uplines. So it's going to be paid to you as the sponsor, and then the 3 people above you. So you as the sponsor will always get the biggest cut. So you're going to get half of that half. So you're either going to get $24.95 or $49.95, depending upon which welcome pack they chose. And those are paid out weekly. Those are paid out on Fridays for the week prior. So let me tell you, those can add up. That's a nice dinner out on Friday night, let me tell you, okay? So this is a great way, and this is a very important part of our compensation plan. And it's always a win-win. So this is just an illustration showing you if you grow your team. So if you sponsor 3 people that sign up directly underneath you, that purchase a welcome pack or become commission qualified, you will promote to a silver ambassador. And you'll get a one-time $100 bonus on your next monthly check. If each of those people sponsor 3 people, you can see how your team already starts multiplying. And that actually is the formula to go gold. So what I want you to focus on as a new ambassador is getting to silver, finding 3 people to join you and do this with you, okay? So think of who you know. Think of 3 people that you would love to do this with you because it is fun, okay? So as we've said, you get a $100 bonus when you promote to silver, okay? We get achievement bonuses when we promote in rank. So silver is $100. After that, your next level is going to be gold. It'll get a $250 bonus. After that, senior gold, and the bonuses go up from there. The last achievement bonus is for senior ruby at $750 because at emerald, you are part of that special profit sharing pool with the emerald. So that is your monthly bonus. And here's just another little visual of the rank advancements. This is showing you how many points it takes to get to each level. And let me tell you, when I joined, I didn't even know who was ever going to join. I didn't know if I could get one person, let alone, 3 people or 20 people. But you would be surprised, because if you were interested in this business and if you want to do it, then other people are going to want to do it too, you guys, because we have a lot to offer. So this is just another little illustration showing that. So we promote and rank after silver. We promote and rank by accumulating points on our team. So this is showing you the approximate number that it would take to get that many points at each level. Okay? The fourth way that we earn money in our compensation plan is our Fast Start program. And what that means, anyone that achieves the rank of gold, senior gold, ruby, or senior ruby in their first 30 days of becoming an ambassador, okay, first 30 days, they will get double their achievement bonus. And people have fast started gold before. And I have heard of a few cases of even higher than that. So if you are brand new and if you want to hit the ground running, if you want to know more about the Fast Start, then we've got some information on the Freedom Finders page, and you can also ask your upline about it, because it is awesome. Okay, so let's talk about sales, okay? So this is going to be the way that most people start earning money right away. So the first ways that we've already talked about, the first 7 ways of our compensation plan are available to you as a brand new ambassador from day 1, okay? So all of these things are available to you from day 1 as an ambassador. The retail commissions, this is going to be based on your personal volume, your PV, the amount that's credited to you for your sales, for your own orders, and also orders from anybody else that orders through your website. So of course, we're commission qualified once we reach $100 in personal volume. At everything over that amount in the month, you're paid commission on. You're going to get 15% commission on personal volume that's between $100 and $499. Once you reach $500 in personal volume, then your commission level bumps to 25%. But that 25% goes all the way back to the first 100. And let me tell you, that is a considerable jump on your paycheck. So as you're getting going, you want to shoot for that $500 in personal volume per month. That is 5 people ordering the triplex from you. Okay? There are other ways to get that volume, but just for simplicity's sake, that is 5 people ordering the triplex from you. And your own orders count too. So if you're ordering the triplex and you have 4 other people, then you're going to reach that $500 PV mark. Okay? Retail override commissions. You earn a small commission on any of your level 1 sales over their first $100 in personal volume. We earn 5% override commissions on our level 1s. And our level 1s, again, are people that sign up directly under us through our website. Preferred customer bonuses. This program is awesome, you guys. Okay, so there's 2 ways to purchase as a customer. Customers can purchase as a retail basis. That means they pay the full price of the product, and it's a one-time order, or they can order as preferred. Preferred is going to give them a 10 to 15% discount off the retail cost. It's also going to set up a monthly auto ship for them. This lets them have the products the same day of the month, every month, and they don't have to remember to order. What is awesome about this is they are never locked into anything. They can manage that order online. They can change it anytime they want. They can cancel it anytime they want. And they still have our customer 60-day money-back guarantee that goes along with them for every single order purchase. Okay? Now, there's also a loyalty discount that goes along with this. So after preferred customers have had 3 months of consecutive orders, in the 4th month, they'll get an additional 10% discount that month and every month after that they keep ordering. So this is an awesome program. So remember when I told you that everything is always a win-win in Plexus? When the customer gets this discount, you guys, you as the ambassador that they're buying from get a bonus. You get a preferred customer bonus. So down here, you can see here all of the products and the combos that you get a bonus on. So Plexus Slim alone, if they only order Slim, you get $15 on that. And that's every month that their order ships. The triplex, that's going to be $22. Okay, so every time their preferred order ships to them and processes, then you are going to get, one, the personal volume on that so you can earn commissions, and you're going to get the preferred customer bonuses. Okay, awesome program. I love it, and our customers love it too. Okay, so as the next levels of our compensation plan, that took us all the way through the first 7 ways that we get paid. Ways 8 through 10 are the dual rank compensation plan. So for Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond, those are the levels that get the special profit sharing pool. Okay, so again, Emeralds are going to share in 3% of the profits amongst all the Emeralds. When they reach Sapphire, they're going to get the Emerald pool and the additional 1% for the Sapphire pool. And then once you reach Diamond, you get Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond. Okay? Once you reach Diamond and you've accumulated enough points over that, they let you do what's called the Diamond Reentry Program, which means you enter as your own level 1. Basically, you sign up under yourself as an ambassador, and you can do it all over again. You're paid on your first organization in all these ways, and then you can earn all these 11 ways again through your second organization. And we do have diamonds that are re-entered. In fact, one of our closest uplines to us is Rosalind Payne, and she is a Diamond Gold Ambassador. She just ranked to gold on her second position. Mind-blowing, you guys. Mind-blowing. Okay, so as we talked about, in order to earn commissions, so in order to even start to get paid any of these ways, you have to be commission qualified. So each month, in order to be commission qualified, you have to have $100 in personal volume. That does not include any welcome pack costs. So if you were brand new as of January 1st, and this is the first calendar month as an ambassador, and you probably purchased a welcome pack. So your welcome pack does not count towards your personal volume to get paid on. You have to have $100 in personal volume over that. And that is because your welcome pack is discounted below the wholesale cost. Okay? All right, so again, your own orders and orders from others count towards your personal volume. All right, and again, you have to have that $100 in personal volume, and you have to have a qualifying backup order in place to ensure that you will be paid commissions. And you can set that up however you want. You can set it up to not run if you have that $100 in personal volume, or you can set it up to always run with your own personal auto order. So it depends on how you want it, and if you need more help on that, please ask your sponsor so we can make sure you get set up the way you want to be set up. Okay? All right, so let's keep going here. So that is the 11 ways that we are paid, you guys. That's how you qualify for commissions. Now let's get into some more of how to get going in this. And I first wanted to let you know what team you are a part of. You guys, we are on the most successful team in all of Plexus. In all of Plexus. And these are your uplines, okay? So as you can see here, I'm down here in the bottom here. I joined under Susan Stern. Okay, Susan Stern is the leader of the Elite Fleet team. Rosalind, she's an Emerald Ambassador, just about Sapphire. Rosalind Payne is a Diamond Gold Ambassador, the one I just mentioned. She is leader of Roz's Plexus Power Team page. So we are under, she is Susan's sponsor. So Susan signed up under Roz. Roz signed up under Celeste Gwen. Celeste is the first and only double diamond in Plexus so far. Others are working on it, but she's the first one to reach double diamond rank. Okay, so we are all under Celeste Gwen. She's just a few up from me. Celeste Gwen signed up under Jen Hawkins, who is a Diamond Emerald. Okay, and she might be Sapphire on her second position, but she's getting very close to that double diamond. So Jen and Celeste are leaders, co-leaders of the Destination Diamond Green Team, or DDDT. That makes you feel like you're centering there. So this is the team we are on, you guys. Every single one of my uplines is a dual-leveled ambassador. So we know how this works. We know how to help you work your business. We know how to teach you. We know how to help you grow. Okay? We are all still learning ourselves, but we know how to get you going. So reach out and work with us because we know how to do it, okay? And we will help you every step of the way. So how do you get started? Okay, well, first of all, if you are an ambassador, then you are a business owner. So it is up to you what you want to do with that business. So if you want to get started, then you have to open your doors and launch your business. People have to know you have a business in order for you to have a business, right? So the best way to do that, one of the first ways that any of us in your uplines will tell you is to launch your business on Facebook. Okay? Launch your business on Facebook. Maybe you have health reasons for joining Plexus. Maybe you've been a customer for a while and just joined. You've experienced the products and love them. Maybe they have helped you sleep better, have more energy as a mom. Maybe they have just helped you with digestive orders or IBS or chronic conditions or chronic pain. Maybe it's helped you lose weight that you have not been able to do despite working so hard and eating well. Whatever it is, that is your reason right now. And so you need to share that with other people. People will identify with you when you get personal and when you share with them what you are doing, just like we share other things, you guys. So share your experiences. If you are brand new, never before used the products, and you are maybe waiting on your welcome pack right now, I was that person. I joined without being a customer first. I launched my business before I even received my welcome pack, okay? And I'm so glad that I did because I could share information about Plexus. I could share information about products. I shared information about why I joined, why I was so excited to get started, and I invited people to join me on the journey and to try it along with me. So you do not have to have your own personal success story in order to start your business and in order to be successful. That'll come along the way. So just keep that in mind. If that is something that you are afraid of, as most of us were, we have thousands and thousands of other people's success stories that we can share while we're building our own. So never be afraid because we know these products work and we will help them work for you, but we know that it can change lives. So don't hold back on doing that. Okay, so right after you open your doors and launch your business on Facebook and start sharing, you're going to want to be consistent with that. Have you ever driven by, I don't know if you guys have ever had like a really cool restaurant that you love to go to, but maybe they only serve lunch and on odd numbered days or whatever it is. Like, have you ever been there and you're like, gosh, they're not open today. When are they open? Because I can't keep up with it. That's how it is with your business, okay? You can work it part-time. You can work it full-time. You can work as many hours for your Plexus business as possible, but you can't work it just sometimes and be successful. You have to have a constant consistency so people know that you really are serious about this, okay? So they know that you're available and they can come to you and ask you questions and find out how Plexus might be able to help them, okay? So you want to brand yourself as the Plexus expert. And believe me, none of us are Plexus experts when we start, and it's something we continue to grow, but you want to brand yourself as the go-to person for all things Plexus. So when your friends and family are looking for something, and when they are ready, they're going to come to you because they know that you have been talking about it nonstop, okay? Next thing you want to do is you want to reach out to your friends and family and just make a really good announcement to them, whether that's through an email, a call, a text, whatever is appropriate for that relationship. You want to reach out to them and let them know what you're doing. Just like you would let them know of any other big thing going on in your life, Plexus can be a big thing in your life, so let them know what you're doing. You don't necessarily have to ask them to order from you. In fact, I would advise you not to. Just say, this is what I'm doing. Here's a little bit about it. I would love to have your support. I just wanted you to know what I'm doing. Your upline can also help you with that wording if you need help with that. Okay, but make sure if you want your business to be successful, if you want a business, make sure you're open for business. So also, how do you get started? You have to have a plan if you're going to get started. I recommend diving in. None of us knew what we were doing when we got started. So if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that is normal. but you got to get a plan. So I recommend talking to your upline. Okay, talking to your upline. Set your goals. Figure out what is it. Do you need to cover the cost of your product so that you can continue? Do you need $200 in extra monthly income? Do you need income replacement? You need to figure out and let your upline know what your goals are so that they can help you figure out a plan to get there as quickly as possible. Okay? They're going to be able to help you with that first Facebook post. If you haven't posted on Facebook yet, they can help you launch that. If you've been posting on Facebook but you really haven't shared anything personally yet, then you can still do that and they can help you with that. You want to go through and talk about people that you would have on your dream team list. Your dream team list is going to be people that you would absolutely love to come and do this with you. These will be people that if they signed up under somebody else in Plexus, you would die. You would die if Sally Sue, your best friend since kindergarten, signed up under her neighbor. You would die. So those are the people that are on your dream team list. Those are the people that you want to get a strategy for on how to share what you're doing with them and invite them to come on board with you. You're also, a great thing to do is to have a three-way call, just a short conference call with your sponsor and their sponsor, just to get introduced, talk quickly about what products you're taking, get a game plan for that, see what you want to do to launch your business. You can talk about having a sip and see or an event. You can partner with somebody to do that. You can partner and do an online event to get information to people. Maybe do a 3-day trial giveaway. Whatever it is, you guys can come up with some ideas that are going to be right for you on helping you to launch your business. I also recommend making a list of top 10. Top 10 people who come to the mind right off the top of your head who you know can use these products for whatever reason. And then make a list of at least 10 people who you would have on your dream team list. Those people you would die if they joined under somebody else. Okay, make a list of 100. That's even better. 100 people that you know, and those don't have to have any kind of preconceived notions. Just 100 people that you know. Write their names down. Okay? Friend of their ambassadors on our team. See what they're doing. See what they're sharing on Facebook. Learn from them. That's what our team is for. And then post on Facebook daily. You can post other information that all of us use, and your upline can help you with how to do that, okay? But this is the best way to get started. So where do you find information? All this information that's out there, how do you learn it, and how do you learn as you go? So experience is the best teacher. But your upline and your sponsor is going to be a wealth of knowledge to you. Okay, and if they are still really new, then loop in their upline and you can ask questions. Also the team pages. We have Freedom Finders, which is my team page, the Elite Fleet, which is led by Susan Stern, my upline, Roz's Plexus Power Team page, led by her upline, Rosalind Payne, and then the Destination Diamond Dream Team pages. Those pages, Roz's page and the Destination Diamond Dream Team, these are great to research. So if you need to find out feedback on maybe rheumatoid arthritis, maybe you've got a friend who suffers from that and you want to figure out who has taken products and found some help with that. Those are great pages to get on there and do keyword searches and maybe even ask for some testimonies or feedback. Okay, there are files on every single page that can be really helpful. You can research using the search bar. You can ask questions on the team pages. There are weekly team calls. I have a weekly Monday Night Live call, which you all are on right now. Other teams have calls as well. The Destination Diamond Dream Team call has a recorded weekly call that we share just about every week. So there are tons of places to find answers. There is the communications library and the training tabs in the back office where you can also find great sources of information. And if you need help on navigating that, again, ask your upline, okay? YouTube videos. I recommend going to YouTube, creating an account if you don't have one already. That'll tie into your Google account or Gmail account. Subscribe to Plexus U. That's a channel by one of our Diamond ambassadors. Phenomenal training information for brand new ambassadors on nuts and bolts. How to share on Facebook, how to get a customer, how to follow up with them. Great information. Tamara Holloway is another one that you want to subscribe to. Sarah Marble, another one, phenomenal for learning how to do this business. Jennifer Pickett and Ame Darling, looks like Amy, Ame Darling are phenomenal with the products. They both have health degree backgrounds, and they have great short videos that you can watch on the different products, and you will learn a ton, okay? So here's some information. Let me see where we are on time. Okay, I'm going to skip over this. I'm really, really sorry because we are at our time. So other stuff we will hit on another call. So those are the things that I recommend doing for a brand new ambassador and getting started. Or if you have been an ambassador for a while and you've never really launched before, or maybe you have been an ambassador for a while and you kind of launched, but then you fell off and you weren't consistent, then talk with your upline about doing a relaunch of your business, okay? So it will make all the difference, and stay the course and be consistent. 2 years into my business, and I still have people who have been watching me, looking at my information for 2 years that are just now asking me for information on the products. And that's because I've rated myself as a Plexus ambassador, as a Plexus expert, a Plexpert, okay? That's because I branded myself as the go-to person for all things Plexus. And so that's what you want to do for you and for your family. And you can do it. We can change our lives with Plexus. I totally believe this is a God-given tool that we have for our health and for our financial futures with this business. And it makes me tear up, you guys. It makes me tear up the opportunity that we have here and what we have available to us. There are tons of perks that are available in this business. They spoil us like crazy. And I was going to share some of those with you, but we are out of time. So I want to respect that time that you have dedicated to being on this Zoom right now. And I would love to open it up for questions right now. So if anyone has a question, I will stay on here for until 9:10. We're 2 minutes after. I understand if anyone has to jump off. I so appreciate you being on here tonight. I hope this is really helpful for you as a new ambassador, and I'm going to begin taking questions. Okay, all right, let's see. All right, just unmute yourself, and let's see, Rodney, did you have your hand up, Rodney? No. Oh, he's like, no, I'm good. Okay, Carlene, you had your hand up? You have your hand up, Carlene?
Caroline.
No, I was
There you go.
Hello.
Oh, you were saying hello. Okay. Okay, cool.
Great
Okay,
meeting.
awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I don't mean to call people out. I'm sorry. I just thought I saw some hands raised. Okay, yes, Pat.
Okay, are you going to put this in your files on your? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Another thing, I saw tonight that Celeste had posted about when you go silver that you need 3 ambassadors that have their backup order and that are commission qualified, and she said auto ship. Is that true?
That's the backup order.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
well, she had 3 things listed, and I was kind of confused about that.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty much it's a backup auto ship. What we're calling so when you go silver, that means you have 3 people who sign up directly underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the month that they join, their welcome pack will satisfy them for that $100 in personal volume. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's say you sign up 2 people this month, they order a welcome pack. But you don't have that 3rd person yet. But next month, you add another person. They order a welcome pack. So their welcome pack will count for 1. And as soon as the other 2 people commission qualify with their $100 in personal volume, then boom, you'll be silver.
Okay,
so
thank you.
Welcome pack or commission qualify. You're welcome. Awesome question. Thank you. Okay, so go ahead and remute yourself. All right, next question. All's quiet.
Okay, I have another one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, on the DDD,
I know.
Wednesday night video thing, call. Initially, I was getting like notices of that. Do I just go on the DDD team page and find out the code to get in that, or what do I do? Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about the weekly call?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes I post those and sometimes I don't. So they do usually post them. I don't know if I've seen this week's yet or not.
I never get them any longer. I don't know
Well,
why.
they don't come by email. They're just posted on the team pages. But the Wednesday night call is the corporate call, and those you can find on the Plexus Slim Facebook page or on YouTube. I know they have all of them there as well. So I think they were sending them out by email every week. I don't know if that is happening right now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, any other questions? These are good ones. I did want to mention for brand new ambassadors, we have a post. It's on Freedom Finders. It's been a while since it surfaced, but it was first post. So for you, if you have new ambassadors who are trying to figure out what they want to write for maybe their first post or maybe a good first personal post for their business, I'm going to find that and bring that back up to the top of the page, and you can tag people on it, or you can copy from it and build your own file, whatever you want to do. But what I did was I asked people to give, hey, look back on your Facebook and tell me what your first real post was about Plexus. And people started commenting, and so it really gives some people some good things to look at to see, you know, what people are doing. So it's people that maybe already had a testimony or people that were brand new altogether. So those are really good examples to help your newer ambassadors if you're not sure on how to help them work. Okay. All right. Any other questions? All right, we're going to go ahead and close it out tonight. Again, thank you so much, you guys, for attending and giving up this hour. I hope it was really helpful for you and for your business and for those of you that are team leaders and wanting to be team leaders so that you can become more knowledgeable and be able to turn around and help train your new ambassadors. So thank you again. Go Freedom Finders, go Plexus, and I love you guys as always. All right. Good night.